November 27th, 2025, Ray J went live on Thanksgiving. And what viewers witnessed shocked the internet. A gun, a custody dispute, and terrified children. Here's the body cam footage everyone's talking about. Thanksgiving 2025. What should have been a day of family, food, and gratitude turned into a nightmare for Princess Love and her children. Ray J allegedly pulled a gun during a custody dispute, and the entire thing was caught on live stream for the world to see.
World, bro. Now I got my kids in here with me.
The chaos unfolded in the early morning hours at Ray J's Los Angeles home. According to reports, the singer was already live streaming when Princess Love arrived to pick up their daughter and son, Melody and Epic. What started as a tense exchange about the kids quickly spiraled out of control. Ray J's main accusation? That Princess and her family members were intoxicated and unfit to drive with the children. He repeated this claim over and over, painting himself as the protective father trying to keep his kids safe.
Take my kids because y'all drunk. Y'all want to drive drunk? Y'all want to drive drunk? Drive drunk. Drive drunk, Princess.
Ray, you just
drive drunk.
You just pointed a gun.
Drive drunk.
You just pointed a gun.
Drive drunk, Princess. Go ahead. You want to take my kids? You and your drunk cousin?
But Princess Love wasn't having it. In the footage, she's seen holding one of their children, visibly distressed, when she made a chilling allegation.
Driving.
Who's been driving? Everybody? I didn't point nothing at y'all.
You pointed a gun at us.
I didn't point nothing at y'all.
You pointed a gun at us.
Yeah, whatever.
You pointed a gun at us.
Why did you wake my daughter up?
You pointed a gun at us.
Why did you just wake my daughter up? Why did you just wake my daughter up?
All I wanted to do was have a good Thanksgiving.
Why did you wake my daughter up?
Those words, that Ray J had pointed a gun at her and her family, transformed this from a heated argument into something far more serious. The verbal attacks intensified from there, with both sides hurling accusations. The argument reached a disturbing peak when things turned physical.
You're not taking my son.
Ray,
I know you're not taking my son. Hey, don't
touch him.
Hold on, bro. I swear to God, I'll shoot the out of you. Y'all get out of my house. Y'all get out of my house.
The live stream eventually cut to black, but the audio continued. What viewers heard next was deeply unsettling. The sound of their child crying in terror painted a heartbreaking picture of what these kids were witnessing. This wasn't just adult drama anymore. Innocent children were being traumatized in real time. Police sirens soon filled the audio, and Princess Love could be heard coordinating with someone to get the children to safety.
Okay, so I'll hold this and then you just scoot up and pop up, okay? Ready? Ready?
Officers responded to a domestic disturbance call around 4 in the morning. Ray J was arrested and booked on charges of making criminal threats. His bail was set at $50,000. He was released later that day, but the damage, both to his reputation and his family, was already done. Hours after the incident, Princess Love posted her own video response, and she didn't hold back.
I've been doing a really great job at protecting my peace and staying off of social media and just going to work, taking care of my kids, minding my business.
Princess made it clear she'd been trying to protect her peace and be the stable parent for their children. But she wasn't about to let Ray J spin the narrative in his favor. She addressed his accusations head-on, revealing disturbing details about why she was reluctant to leave the kids alone with him.
I love my kids, and I would never do anything to put them in danger, including leaving them with a man who's waving a gun around.
Princess didn't stop there. She dropped another bombshell about a previous incident that showed a pattern of irresponsible behavior.
I put them to bed alone while you're out here running around the world terrorizing women and abusing women. Left them with you, they found you naked in a bed with a woman. And when I tried to ask you about it, you told me to myself.
That revelation painted a disturbing picture of what their children had already been exposed to. Princess ended her video with a direct message to Ray J about accountability and getting help.
Take accountability, Ray. Do better. Check yourself into rehab because you're more than drunk. You're not about to sit here and try and make me look crazy when I am the best mother since the day my kids were born. I have been the best mother, and I'll take that because I am. Everything I do for my kids, including being around you.
Of course, Ray J had his own side of the story. In a now deleted video, he claimed he was just defending his home and his children from people he believed were intoxicated. He insisted he showed restraint until someone entered his bedroom trying to take his kids. Here's where things get even more complicated. This isn't the first rodeo for Ray J and Princess Love. The couple married back in 2016, and their relationship has been anything but stable. Princess has filed for divorce 4 separate times, the most recent being in February 2024. Each time they've reconciled, only to end up right back in the same toxic cycle. Their relationship drama has played out publicly for years, often involving substance abuse allegations, infidelity claims, and heated social media exchanges. But this incident crossed a line that previous arguments never had. This time, there was an alleged weapon involved. This time, the police got involved. This time, their young children witnessed violence and threats that no kid should ever see. What makes this situation even more disturbing is the performative aspect of it all. Ray J was live streaming the entire confrontation. Whether intentional or not, he broadcast one of the darkest moments of his family's life to potentially thousands of viewers. The blurred lines between content creation and real-life crises created a situation where everything felt like both genuine danger and manufactured drama at the same time. Commentators and fellow celebrities have weighed in, with many expressing shock at how the situation unfolded, especially with children present.
That's why I said a lot of stuff be for content, a lot of people be funny. But she's saying that the kids done found him in the bed. It's a lot. It's wild, man. All on Thanksgiving Day.
The incident raises serious questions about custody arrangements moving forward. Can Ray J and Princess Love effectively co-parent after this? Will the courts intervene to establish stricter guidelines? And most importantly, how will Melody and Epic recover from witnessing such violence between their parents? Legal experts suggest that Princess Love could use this incident to petition for full custody, or at minimum, supervised visitation for Ray J. The fact that he was arrested and charged with making criminal threats significantly strengthens any case she might build. His December 19th court date will be crucial in determining what happens next. Beyond the legal ramifications, there's a deeper conversation about celebrity culture and accountability. Ray J has built a career partially on being controversial and living his life publicly. From the infamous Kim Kardashian tape to multiple reality TV appearances to his recent foray into streaming culture. But there's a massive difference between manufactured drama for entertainment and actual domestic violence involving weapons and terrified children. Princess Love's call for Ray J to check into rehab suggests that substance abuse may be a significant factor in his behavior. If true, it adds another tragic layer to this situation, one that points to a man who needs serious help before he can be a safe, stable parent to his children. The couple's history also shows a pattern of reconciliation followed by explosive conflict. They've broken up and gotten back together so many times that it's become almost expected. But this incident may have finally pushed things past the point of no return. When guns get pulled and children witness violence, that's not something you can just smooth over with an apology and another attempt at making it work. What's clear is that Ray J and Princess Love's relationship has become dangerously toxic, not just for them, but for their innocent children caught in the crossfire. Melody and Epic didn't ask to be born into this chaos. They didn't choose to have parents whose relationship plays out in public spectacle, and they certainly didn't deserve to spend Thanksgiving terrified and crying, as their father allegedly threatened violence against their mother. Ray J maintains he never pointed the gun at anyone and was simply defending his space. Princess Love maintains he pulled a weapon during a custody exchange and put their family in danger. The truth of what exactly happened in those moments may never be fully known to the public. But to understand how things reached this breaking point, you have to look back at how their story even began. Ray J and Princess Love's relationship has been one of Hollywood's most turbulent love stories, marked by passionate highs, devastating lows, and more breakups than most couples could survive. What started as a complicated love triangle evolved into a marriage that would test both of them in ways neither expected. Their story began in an unconventional way. Ray J met Princess through his close friend, boxing champion Floyd Mayweather. But there was a problem. Princess was still involved with Mayweather when Ray J realized he had feelings for her. Years later, Ray J would explain his perspective on the complicated situation.
Why is it that you can't live without Ray J?
Because I feel like he is my soulmate. That's why I've always fought so hard, to make him understand, like, look, I love you.
Despite the potential complications with his friendship with Mayweather, Ray J pursued Princess anyway. He believed in being honest about his feelings, even if it meant risking a friendship. The tension with Mayweather never fully resolved, and while Ray J maintains there's no animosity, their once close friendship never recovered. Ray J's reasoning was simple. He loved her, and he felt Mayweather didn't. After 4 years of dating, Ray J and Princess Love tied the knot in August 2016 at the Vibiana in Los Angeles, surrounded by 150 of their closest family and friends. At the time, both seemed genuinely optimistic about their future together.
And, ask God, like, if he's not the one for me, like, please just give me the strength to leave. If he is, give me the strength to just hold on a little bit longer and just let him realize what he has in front of him.
Princess's devotion to Ray J was undeniable from the start. She described him as her soulmate, someone she couldn't imagine her life without. Ray J echoed that sentiment, telling media outlets he wanted to give her the time of her life and make their wedding day the best day in the world. It seemed like a fairy tale beginning. The couple's family grew in 2018 when they welcomed their daughter, Melody Love. 2 years later, in January 2020, their son, Epic Ray, arrived. Princess often shared glimpses of their family life on social media, celebrating her children's personalities and milestones. Melody was described as the smartest, most polite, and compassionate little girl, while Epic developed a love for superheroes, often dressing up in various costumes. But behind the family photos and celebrations, cracks in their relationship were becoming impossible to ignore. The couple's issues frequently played out in public, particularly on their reality show appearances on Love and Hip Hop, Hollywood, which ran for 6 seasons from 2014 to 2019, and later on, Love and Hip Hop, Miami. The first major public crisis came in November 2019, during a trip to Las Vegas. Princess accused Ray J of abandoning her and their daughter Melody while she was pregnant with their second child. The accusation spread across social media, with Princess claiming she was left stranded at their hotel. Ray J quickly fired back with his own version of events.
My family. I love my family. I've dedicated my life to my family. To insinuate that I would do anything to harm my daughter was just sad, man.
Ray J vehemently denied the allegations, insisting they never left the hotel and that the characterization of Princess being stranded was completely inaccurate. He walked through the luxury skylofts in Vegas on camera, expressing frustration that anyone would suggest he'd harm his pregnant wife or daughter.
Lost right now, as you can see, and I just don't understand how somebody can get stranded. And we never left. We've been right here. You stay right there. People gonna get into the little arguments here and there. There are small stuff that you can work out.
The incident was never fully resolved privately. Months later, in 2020, Zeus launched a series called The Conversation, specifically designed to give Ray J and Princess a platform to address the Vegas situation and their ongoing issues. Princess explained her motivation for doing the show.
Ray and I still haven't talked about anything. I wanted to sit Ray down
get in front of the cameras and get some real answers from him. And maybe now that he knows that everybody is watching, the whole world is watching,
he'll come to his senses.
Maybe.
Princess admitted she felt forced to expose their private matters publicly because it was the only way Ray J would actually talk to her about their problems. Ray J, for his part, minimized the argument while acknowledging Princess's demands for answers.
Off of one silly argument, everything is gone. She want me to tell her what happened in Vegas. She want me to break it down and tell her what happened. Like, we went to the Soul Train Awards. They gave us a standing ovation. We just walking in to enjoy the show. Me, Princess, Melody, the family. They stood up and clapped for us. Like, damn, we finally arrived. And then
the pattern that emerged was deeply troubling. Princess would air grievances publicly, Ray J would respond defensively, and neither seemed able to have productive private conversations about their issues. Ray J later expressed his frustration about their privacy being violated.
You definitely all the way wrong for breaking up our privacy and our secrecy together. Just from that tweet Princess put, you stranded on the side of the road where you don't want to get no gas because it's human trafficking?
When they finally sat down for the conversation, the tension was immediate. Ray J attempted to establish ground rules about how the discussion would proceed.
We might walk away from this wanting to fix it, or we might just agree to disagree and just move on with our lives.
Right.
But Princess wasn't interested in his terms. She wanted accountability, not control. Ray J's frustration was evident.
It's therapy with no therapist.
The couple's relationship became a revolving door of divorce filings and reconciliations. Princess first filed for divorce in May 2020, just months after their son was born. She withdrew the petition in July 2020. Ray J then filed in September 2020, only to call it off in March 2021. He filed again in October 2021. Each time, hope for reconciliation would emerge, and the divorce would be called off. Outside observers began questioning the authenticity of their relationship. Lil Mo, a Love and Hip Hop Hollywood cast member, didn't hold back her opinions during an interview about the infamous pool incident where Princess fell into water during a heated argument.
I said if the cameras wasn't there, you could tell he was gonna put hands on her.
Wait, so if the cameras weren't there, he would have put hands on her, you think?
Absolutely, you can't tell.
Lil Mo's accusation was serious, that Ray J's behavior was restrained only because cameras were present. When asked if the relationship was physically abusive, her response was equally troubling.
So did the two of them have like a physically abusive relationship? Because it seemed like she was really attacking him physically.
They both are weird when it comes to that.
She suggested both Ray J and Princess contributed to the toxicity of their relationship. Lil Mo also questioned Ray J's motivations for staying with Princess, particularly around the time of their reunion show.
All that.
No, because Ray needed someone to have his back because he was in hot water. And that's why obviously you see his family came on the show because he looked like a complete jackass the whole show.
According to Lil Mo, Ray J needed Princess to rehabilitate his image after looking bad throughout the season. She also accused him of manipulative behavior behind the scenes.
And so Ray had like a secret meeting with Nikki to try and turn her on me, then had a meeting with Hazel, and then, try to have a secret meeting with Tiara and get Tiara to turn on me too, and then Princess. He staged all that. He acted like he was gonna be cool with Tiara just so he could make sure she wasn't cool with me at the reunion and she didn't come for him. He tried to do that with Nikki. I know Ray better than he knows himself, and I know Ray better than he knows anybody.
Perhaps most damaging to the narrative of their committed relationship was Lil Mo's revelation about Princess's intentions.
You mentioned that Princess was asking you to hook her up with like ball players?
And she did. She texted me and was like, can you hook me up with one of the ball players, It was actually, she asked me for a baseball player. She did. She asked me for one. I didn't hook her up though. I just said, LOL girl, you stupid. That's what I wrote back.
In the allegation that Princess asked to be connected with professional athletes while married to Ray J, raised questions about both partners' commitment to their marriage. Despite all the public drama and multiple divorce filings, there were moments when the depth of their connection seemed undeniable. During an appearance on Steve Harvey's show, the conversation took an unexpectedly emotional turn. Ray J and Princess Love's relationship has been one of the most talked about in hip-hop, filled with passion, public drama, and painful reconciliations. Their journey started in an unusual way. Ray J actually met Princess through his friend Floyd Mayweather, who was casually seeing her at the time. Despite the complicated situation, Ray J was drawn to her. "I loved her, he didn't," Ray J later explained, acknowledging that pursuing Princess ultimately cost him his friendship with the boxing champion. Their connection was undeniable, and in August 2016, they married in front of 150 guests in Los Angeles. The couple welcomed daughter Melody in May 2018, followed by son Epic in January 2020. But behind the scenes, cracks were forming. November 2019 brought their most public crisis. The infamous Las Vegas incident where Princess claimed Ray J abandoned her and their daughter while she was pregnant.
All over social media, claims that superstar and business mogul Ray J left his pregnant wife, Princess Love, and their young daughter stranded alone in Las Vegas.
Ray J defended himself vigorously, denying he left them stranded.
I'm at the Skylofts right now, as you can see, and I just don't understand how somebody can get stranded. And we never left. We've been right here. You stay right there. People gonna get into little arguments here and there. There are small stuff that you can work out.
What followed was a cycle that would define their relationship. Divorce filings, dismissals, and attempted reconciliations. Princess filed for divorce in May 2020, only to dismiss it 2 months later. Ray J filed in September 2020, then called it off in March 2021. He filed again in October 2021, but by March 2023, dismissed it once more. Throughout the turmoil, their issues spilled into their reality TV appearances and social media. Fellow cast member Lil Mo even spoke publicly about their volatile dynamic.
We would have put hands on her.
I'm sorry, what was that?
I said if the cameras wasn't there, you could tell he was gonna put hands on her.
Wait, so if the cameras weren't there, he would have put hands on her, you think?
Absolutely, you can't tell.
Yet despite everything, moments of raw vulnerability suggested a genuine bond underneath the chaos. During one televised conversation, Steve Harvey pressed Princess about why she stayed.
And, ask God, if he's not the one for me, please just give me the strength to leave. If he is, give me the strength to just hold on a little bit longer and just let him realize what he has in front of him.
Ray J's reaction showed the weight of her words hitting him.
I realized it.
Yeah.
The emotion became overwhelming as Ray J broke down.
Because I feel bad about what I did, you know what I'm saying? And I'm caught up in what you're saying to us because we don't never get a chance to sit and talk to nobody.
February 2024 brought their fourth divorce filing. Princess posted a statement explaining their paths had diverged, emphasizing their commitment to co-parenting Melody and Epic. But true to form, Ray J made it clear on the Club Shay Shay podcast in June that his heart hadn't moved on. "I'm never dating again," he declared. "I want her to know that I'm never going anywhere and she knows that." December 2024 added another explosive chapter when Ray J was arrested after allegedly pulling a gun during a heated livestream argument with Princess. From soulmates to co-parents navigating public drama, Ray J and Princess Love's relationship remains as complicated as ever. A story of deep connection constantly at war with personal demons and unresolved conflicts. But their marriage drama was only one chapter. Ray J's personal controversies are a whole story of their own. Ray J's career has never been just about the music. For 2 decades, he's been at the center of some of hip-hop's messiest headlines, constantly blurring the line between publicity and self-destruction. From leaked tapes to courtroom battles, his controversies aren't just footnotes in his story. They are the story. 2007. That's when everything shifted. A private moment between Ray J and Kim Kardashian, filmed years earlier, suddenly became the world's business.
So revenge porn, you know where that's at?
No, I don't even know what that even means.
Come on, Cam.
Us.
Cam, you're being a good journalist now.
Bro, I didn't go to school for journalism.
No, I know, but you haven't.
I went to school for sociology.
Oh, that's even. Did a tape with somebody I liked, and then they did what they did. But I've never made I'm not a porn star. Even though I probably got the biggest tape out. I'm not a porno star. But if I go to the AVN Awards, they're like, welcome home.
The tape didn't just go viral. It went nuclear. Kim Kardashian's career skyrocketed. The Kardashian empire was built on that foundation. Ray J, meanwhile, became tabloid fodder. He got the infamy without the billion-dollar empire that followed. For years, he stayed relatively quiet about it. Then, in 2022, he had enough. On Cam Newton's show, he opened up about how deeply it affected him.
Who benefited more from the tape?
Let me tell you something. That was probably the worst thing that's ever happened to me. If you look from then till now, it's the worst thing that's ever been put on my name.
The emotional toll wasn't just personal, it was professional. Ray J claims he was blacklisted from mainstream entertainment opportunities because of the tape's shadow.
Somebody makes a call and then they say, Ray, we can't have you on, but keep the money. Wow.
But here's where it gets messier. Ray J has insisted for years that the Kardashians controlled the tape's release, that it wasn't leaked at all, that it was a calculated move to build their brand. In 2022, he started saying it publicly again, this time with more force. In interviews and on social media, Ray J began dismantling the version of events the public had accepted for years. He challenged Kim and her family directly, asking why they never sued him if what he did was illegal. Ray J's personal life has been just as chaotic as his public one. His relationship with Princess Love has played out like a reality TV script, except it's real life. They've filed for divorce at least 4 times. Each time they've reconciled, posted family photos, and acted like everything was fine. Until it wasn't. In 2019, the cracks became impossible to ignore. Ray J and Princess got into a heated argument in Las Vegas while she was 8 months pregnant. She accused him of abandoning her and their daughter at a casino. She went live on Instagram, crying, saying she had no way to get back to their hotel. The public ate it up. But for Princess, it wasn't entertainment, it was humiliation. The legal war with the Kardashians is still playing out, but it's just one chapter in a much longer saga. Ray J's controversies go beyond them. His marriage to Princess Love has been a public disaster, marked by multiple divorce filings, heated arguments, and accusations that spilled onto social media. Ray J also inserted himself into the Diddy scandal, defending the mogul while others stayed silent. He claimed A-list celebrities were paying off accusers and that the music industry had long operated under a code of silence. His comments drew criticism, with many questioning his motives and credibility. Then, during a live stream with Kai Cenat, he declared, "I'm the new Diddy." The joke landed poorly. Cenat looked visibly uncomfortable and ended the stream shortly after. Ray J later apologized on Instagram for what he described as disrespectful, distasteful, and disgraceful behavior. That live stream wasn't his first public meltdown. In September, he appeared on Kai Cenat's stream in a segment that quickly turned uncomfortable. He tried to join Cenat in the shower, made sexually explicit comments, and refused to leave when asked. Cenat eventually kicked him off. Clips went viral, and the backlash was immediate. His legal troubles didn't start recently. In 2014, Ray J was arrested at the Beverly Wilshire Hotel after an altercation with police. A woman accused him of inappropriately touching her. When hotel staff asked him to leave, he refused, became verbally aggressive, and later kicked out the back window of a patrol car. Officers also alleged he spat at one of them. Prosecutors filed 4 misdemeanor charges, including sexual battery, vandalism, battery on a peace officer, and resisting arrest. Ray J pleaded not guilty, then later pled no contest to a lesser trespassing charge. The court sentenced him to 3 years of probation, mandated therapy, community service, and restitution for damages. His relationship with his sister Brandy has also grown distant. In a 2024 interview, he admitted he's no longer invited to certain family events. He said his actions and public persona have become too controversial, too loud, too messy. He understands why they keep their distance. By late 2024, the pattern had become impossible to ignore. The legal battle with the Kardashians dragged on. The public appearances became more erratic, and the live streams kept going, each one more uncomfortable than the last. His mental health struggles became part of the discourse again, especially when he posted messages about feeling idle and overwhelmed by the weight of it all. It wasn't the first time Ray J had spoken openly about depression, but this time it felt less like a call for help and more like a man on the edge of something he couldn't control. He talked about the pressure of providing for his kids, the betrayals he'd experienced, and the industry that rewarded spectacle over substance. He wasn't wrong about any of it, but the way he communicated that pain was often messy, sometimes violent, and frequently misunderstood. Then came Thanksgiving, November 27, 2025. Ray J went live again, broadcasting what he called the worst Thanksgiving of his life. The stream was disjointed. He said someone was trying to take his kids. He was pacing, yelling, and at one point he held up a gun. Viewers watched as he loaded it, as he threatened anyone who came near, as the live stream became a public record of a man in crisis. Princess Love walked into the frame holding one of their children. She accused him of pointing the gun at her and their daughter. He denied it. The argument escalated. A man entered the room and confronted Ray J. The audio became chaotic. A child could be heard crying. Then came the sirens. Officers arrived. They entered the home. They arrested Ray J without incident. He was booked on felony criminal threat charges. He was held on $50,000 bail and released later that day. Neither he nor Princess Love made public statements after the arrest, but the damage was done. The video had been seen. The narrative had been written. And once again, Ray J was the villain. Not long after, Twitch banned his account. They didn't provide a detailed explanation, but the platform's terms of service are clear. Violent threats and weapons shown in a dangerous context violate community guidelines. For Ray J, this meant another door closed, another platform gone, another audience lost. It's easy to look at this pattern and call it self-destruction, to say he keeps doing it to himself, that the arrests, the lawsuits, the public meltdowns are all choices he's making. And there's truth in that. Ray J has made decisions that have cost him credibility, relationships, and career opportunities. But to reduce him to just a cautionary tale is to miss the larger picture. He's a man who's been visible since childhood, who grew up in an industry that profited off his mistakes, who became famous not for his music, but for a sex tape he couldn't control, who spent 20 years fighting for respect while being told he'll never escape that one moment. The culture didn't just watch Ray J spiral, it encouraged it. It clicked on the headlines. It shared the clips. It made him profitable because he was unpredictable. Ray J's controversies reveal a man constantly wrestling with his own narrative. He's fought for recognition, demanded truth, and refused to stay silent even when silence might have saved him. But the pattern is undeniable. Public outbursts, broken relationships, legal battles that never quite end. His visibility has come at a cost measured in fractured family ties, damaged credibility, and a reputation built on chaos rather than achievement.